A barbecue happy place is where you go to grill, chill, and get away from it all.
In this episode, we're headed off to the UK to see our barbecue friend, Ioannis.
I cannot wait to see his barbecue happy place.
Our first UK trip.
London calling. I don't know the words of that song.
That's all you need. We all got it.
We're going to London.
Where you're going with that. Ooh, look at the shed.
Hello, I'm Ioannis from Cooking with Johannes, and this is my BBQ Happy Place. We're located in London, in the UK, as you can probably tell from the weather.
First things first, beautiful yard he's
Yes.
got there. Look at the greenery. It looks like he's got a stone wall behind him. Very rustic, very beautiful.
If I were to imagine the smells of Ioannis' barbecue happy place, I feel like it would smell damp, moist, as if it just rained.
Yes.
And that is a wonderful smell. I'm getting like a labyrinth vibe from this.
Yes.
Like David Bowie labyrinth, not the scary labyrinth. And I feel like there's gonna be like a little fairy or someone jumping out of the vine.
Maybe they live in that shed he's got there.
The shed looks like fairies could live in there.
How did I build my BBQ Happy Place? It was super easy because I didn't build anything at all. I just got this and I placed it on this location here so the smoke and everything doesn't annoy the neighbors. You know, London isn't such a huge place, so you don't really have a lot of space to do lots of things, and the gardens tend to be fairly small. So we try to fit whatever we can in the space that we've got available.
Ioannis is proving what we always say. Barbecue happy places, they don't have to be big, they don't have to be extravagant, they don't have to be expensive. I would imagine that this is like a stage one of Ioannis' barbecue happy place. If we could just snap into the future, I feel like Ioannis' barbecue happy place would be much different. To me, this seems like he's just getting started.
He's got his grill set up there. Like he mentioned, he hasn't built anything yet, so that does have unlimited potential for the future.
A note of safety that I would like to mention, the barbecue looks like it's placed a little too close to the vines. Obviously the grill's not fired up here. It looks like it's on wheels. If he just moves it out a little bit, we always got to practice grill safety. You don't want those beautiful vines going up in flames.
He said that he picked this location because it's away from the neighbors and the smoke has a place to go and it's not bothering anyone. So if you look closely between the two hedges, there does look like there is a space where the smoke can flow freely into the air. Placement of your grills in your yard is key.
And consideration for the neighbors. He's so sweet. He's saying he's trying to think ahead. He doesn't want to smoke people out with his grill. Very considerate, Johannes.
Yes, I'm very curious to see what is his favorite feature, what does he love most about his barbecue happy place?
My favorite feature of my BBQ Happy Place is the fact that I have the ability to do both coal and gas if I need to. I mean, I haven't connected the gas yet, but as soon as I get a gas tank, you're gonna see what that's like.
Super cool. That is a dual barbecue. It has a gas feature and a charcoal feature. That's all you need, really.
One thing that I would like to see in this barbecue happy place is a roof. It's London, there's a lot of rain. We know all about that here in Canada. We got the snow, we got the rain. We have every weather condition you can think of. I would imagine he would like to be in his barbecue happy place a lot more if he had a roof over his head. Someone that doesn't want to go ahead and go in with a metal roof that does cost a lot of money, like a gazebo or something like that, I would definitely recommend starting out with an umbrella.
Yes.
You can collapse it back down, you can move it out of the way. He said he doesn't have a lot of space, so if he wants to store it in that shed, he could. But then that gives him the option, if it starts to rain, he's not gonna get soaked.
What would I change about this? I'm guessing it would be nice to have a built one, so you've got like one of these kind of massive built barbecues, so we can do what you can do in Greece, that you put like a whole lamp on a spit that's turning all around. It would be awesome if I had one of those.
I think he could easily fit a spit back there. If he got one of those rotisserie freestanding spits, he could have it right beside.
If you want to zoom in into the under part of the grill here, there's only one level of storage. He's got his charcoal chimney, he's got some pans there. It looks like some boxes of puzzles. I don't think that's what that is, but that's what that looks like. In order to stop having to bend down and get your stuff, if you invest in one of those outdoor shelves that can just stay outside like that, I would say that, because you're never going to regret adding storage to your barbecue happy place.
I think that's a fantastic point. Another thing he might want to add to his barbecue happy place in the future, some lighting. Saying that he loves to grill all the time, so I'm guessing he's out there in the dark.
There's a light on the shed.
That doesn't look like that much though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going in opposite directions.
True,
He needs
true.
it at him.
Yes. Now, we always like to ask people, why is your BBQ Happy Place your favorite place to be? And that's like one of my favorite parts about this series, is that we get to dive in to exactly what causes people to want to go outside and grill outdoors.
My BBQ Happy Place is my favorite place to be because I can do exactly what I love to do, which is to show everybody else how to cook all these traditional favorites that I grew up with that I'm so excited about.
He's right. There's so many things that you have to make on the grill that you literally cannot recreate indoors. For example, tandoori chicken. You can't make tandoori chicken in a frying pan.
Definitely. That's a completely different recipe. I don't know what it is about childhood food memories. Those stay with you so much so that at one bite, it's like a time machine. It takes you right back, and that's, to me, what it's all about.
I like to barbecue because it gives me an opportunity to do things exactly the way I want them and exactly the way that my family loves them. And it reminds me all the culture and all the tradition that comes with it. Because barbecue isn't simply preparing like a dish to have like a decent meal. It's more than that. It's an expression of culture. It's an expression of heritage. It's an expression of tradition. And this is why I love to put all this through the barbecuing that I'm doing for my family.
It's a simple answer, but at the end of the day, that is what it's all about.
Yeah, but every culture has their slight different ways of using the grill and barbecue and open fire cooking. He's in control of the process. He can make exactly what his family wants. And I'm guessing they put in some requests for what he makes back there.
Ioannis is looking a little bit too clean here. He's a chef that's rocking a white apron and a white t-shirt.
That's surprising.
That is surprising. The fact that he stays so crystal clean, impressive, Johannes. Absolutely impressive. Yes, that needs a round of applause.
Very impressive.
Do you rock an apron when you cook? Because I feel like sometimes we go either way, both of us.
So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, sometimes I wreck my clothes.
Sometimes when you, like, there's like a spark of like something that goes on your clothes, you're like, why did I not just take the 5 seconds it takes to throw on an apron? Then this shirt could have been saved.
If you're trying to make your own barbecue happy place, I recommend that you find somewhere that's relatively secluded. Because you cannot really do that stuff in the midst of everybody else while everybody else is trying to do their thing, the kids are trying to do their homework, somebody's making a salad in the kitchen and so on. So if you can have a little bit of a me space that you can create all this, then that works better for everybody.
Gone are the days where people want to create like a man cave or a she shed or any of this. Just get a barbecue happy place. That's basically what that is. He's saying set up your zone. The kids aren't there. Your spouse isn't there. You get to do whatever you want in your own little zone.
Being secluded seems to be the theme with these barbecue happy places. Everybody's like, I like to remove myself from my family and get away from everybody and go out and grill.
Everybody needs their own alone time. I think that's what keeps everybody that grills so mentally healthy, is that they have that space. They go in there. No one can tell them anything, what to do, what to make. It's their own zone.
We call that grill therapy, everybody.
How much did all this cost? Well, since I haven't actually done anything, it didn't cost a great deal rather than buying the machine itself, which was in the region of 350 pounds sterling. So I'm guessing in American money that would be sort of $500 US.
He hasn't really built anything, therefore he hasn't really spent that much. His happiness level, I don't think, could get any higher had he spent thousands and thousands of dollars. He seems super happy to me.
He inherited the vines, he inherited the plants, he inherited what I want to focus and zoom in on, that beautiful patio that he's on. I want to be the safety police, the barbecue safety police. But designing your barbecue happy place on a patio instantly checks off an element of safety, because you don't have to worry about a stray coal falling onto the ground, catching fire. You don't have to worry about placing your chimney down and creating that round ring on grass that we've done before.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that the patio's there, I'm gonna guess that costs a pretty penny.
It sounds to me like Ioannis makes tons of delicious things in his barbecue happy place, but I'm curious to know what is his favorite thing that he's done in that zone.
The favorite thing that I've done, the best thing that I've done was the brisket. And I know that this isn't traditionally Greek and it's not kind of the stuff that I'm trying to sell you guys here, but it's the thing that you see on TV all the time and people are so excited about it. So I had the chance to get some like good chunks of brisket and I tried to do this. It worked well, but next time it's gonna be even better.
I love that everybody looks at brisket like the pinnacle of barbecue food.
Yes.
Everybody starts out in this hobby, maybe rocking some steaks, maybe rocking some pulled pork, but everybody knows you gotta work your way up to the brisket.
Yep.
And I think that's so cool that Ioannis is saying he rocked it his first time.
Yep.
But like we always say, every time you fire up your grill, it's an opportunity to learn. So he even said he learned, he's gonna do better next time. That's what it's all about.
I find it interesting that Johannes said that he was so influenced from seeing it on TV. We all do that. If we're not in the States, everybody sees American television, and we're the same way. We get influenced by what gets made down there too. If you're not familiar with our channel yet, you may not know that Maddie and I love to get our groove on while we're in our BBQ Happy Place. So we like to ask everybody that participates in BBQ Happy Place if they too will get their groove on in their BBQ Happy Place.
You know, it's a strange request. A lot of people are like, do I have to? The answer is yes. Let's see if Ioannis gave us a little, something.
I think he will.
Okay, let's
I think
check.
he will. He's Greek. I don't know. Greek dancing.
Oh,
See,
yeah!
I was
I love it! Okay, it's like jazzed up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like sped up.
Okay. See the snaps? I was right.
And see the smile? That's what it's all about. Yes, people might be like, these two Canadian girls from Canada, they're asking me to dance. I don't want to do it. Everybody that's done it has had a genuine, happy smile on their face, and that's what it's all about.
I can guarantee you'll have more fun in your BBQ Happy Place if you just give it a little bit of this every now and then.
Nobody needs to say you gotta look good. We
No.
certainly don't. It's not about what you look like. It's the vibe that you put out in your BBQ Happy Place.
Thank you so much, Ioannis, for taking us all the way to London to see your BBQ Happy Place. It's beautiful, and we had a fantastic time in your backyard.
But don't go yet. Stay with us. If you're still wanting more BBQ Happy Place vibes, check out Hot Tommy. And if people are like, Hot Tommy, who the heck is that? We're talking about Tommy from the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. You don't want to miss Hot Tommy's space.
Hey, Hot Tommy.
Oh!